Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create this gorgeous pair of earrings. I know this is totally different than what I'm used to posting, but since spring is almost here, I wanted to show you how to create some jewelry that will complement any outfit. I will be making a series of jewelries, so if you're interested, then continue watching. To make these earrings, I used sterling silver filled wire, 2 sterling silver earring hooks, 2 6mm Swarovski crystal silver spacers, and 4 6mm smoke gray beads. And these are the tools I used, but check the description box for a list of all materials used. I'm going to take my wire and I'm going to cut 2 6 inches of length of the wire, and I'm going to use my nylon jaw pliers to straighten the wire. Next, I'm going to use my round nose pliers and I'm going to grab my wire leaving about 0.8 of an inch, and I'm going to bend the wire around my pliers. Notice that I position the wire close to the tip of the pliers, and this will allow me to make a small loop. Then I'm going to adjust my wire to the desired shape. Now I'm going to make a second loop, but to make this one I'm going to position the wire towards the wider part of my pliers so that I can make a bigger loop. Make sure to leave a small gap between the first loop and the second loop. Then adjust your loop as needed. Now I'm going to continue adjusting my loop to position it in the way that I want it. I'm making one small one, slightly bigger in the middle, and then I'm gonna make a third one close to the same size as the first one. Now to make my third loop, I'm going to position the wire again closer to the tip of the pliers so that I can make a smaller loop. And I will continue adjusting my loops as I go. You should end up with something like this after finishing your third loop. Next, I'm going to cut this wire here, the short one, and I'm gonna close it right over here, making sure I have a perfect loop over there. So I'm gonna cut it very close. And then again, I will adjust that loop. Next, I'm going to create 3 more loops in the same way. I'm gonna do a small one followed by a bigger one, and then another small one. And don't worry if they don't look perfect, you can always adjust them as you go. Now that I finished creating the other 3 loops, I'm gonna cut the remainder of the wire right over here, making sure that I complete that loop right there. And then keep adjusting it until you're satisfied with the way it looks. Okay, let me show you what they look like. I made 2 because I'm making a pair of earrings, so I need 2 of them. For the second part of the earring, I cut 3 inches of wire, and I'm using my round nose pliers to create a small loop. Then I'm gonna bend my wire a little bit so that it's looking straight up. Next, I'm going to insert my 6mm beads to the wire, followed by my Swarovski crystals spacer. This is also 6mm, and then followed by another 6mm bead. This is what it looks like so far. Now I'm gonna cut my wire, leaving about 0.8 of an inch. And I'm gonna use my finger to bend the wire like this. And then I'm gonna take my round nose pliers to make a loop right here. And then you're gonna make another one just the same. Next, I'm going to attach my beads, and for this I'm going to take this little loop over here. I'm going to use my round nose pliers, and I'm going to open the loop by pulling it upwards, and then I'm going to attach my metal piece, and then I'm just going to close it using my pliers. And I will do the same to the second earring. And to finish my earrings, I'm going to be using the sterling silver earring hooks, and I'm going to attach them to my earrings. And it's the same thing. I will take my round nose pliers, I will take the little loop, open it by pulling it upwards, sliding in the other part of my earring, and then closing it. And here are my beautiful earrings. I really hope you like this tutorial and make a pair of earrings for yourself. And here is another set I made using amethyst beads. Gorgeous, I love them. Alright my friends, this is all for now. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I inspire you to make your own jewelry. In the future I will have more jewelry tutorials for you, and I'll see you next time.